Hi, and welcome to part one, our introduction to eFusion and how to use the system to edit, change, delete, and add content to your website. What are we going to learn today? We're going to learn what eFusion is. We're going to learn what a CMS is. We're going to learn what a browser is. And we're going to learn how to do tabbed browsing for ease of use and to speed up your process of changing your content. And we're going to learn a few quick keyboard shortcuts to make editing your content that much more quick. So, what is eFusion to begin with? eFusion is the website management platform that we use to build your website, and it allows for you to edit your content in a very simple way, but it's also very powerful because it allows for you to create incredible user experiences on your website. The better the experience, the better the content, the more conversions you're going to make. eFusion is built upon an Adobe product, and if you don't know who Adobe is a software company that is the industry standard in web design and development, and they also offer products that are built upon video creation. They are the preeminent name in the industry, and most all web designers and developers use Adobe products. With that said, eFusion is one of their products built on a platform called Business Catalyst, and in the same vein as the very powerful software they create for design, eFusion is built with the Adobe name and the Adobe know-how to create, again, a simple yet powerful platform for you. eFusion, at its core, is a CMS. What is a CMS, you ask? Simply a content management system. A CMS is just a fancy way of saying you get to edit, add, delete content on your site without having to know any programming languages, which is a change from how it used to be. In the old days of website ownership, we had to know how to edit, change, and write in a language such as the one that you see now. Since that's not the case, if you can email and if you can use Word as your word processor, you can edit and change content. eFusion is based on a system of templates. So let's find out what templates are by looking at a couple of examples. Here we have the WSI Braun Media website. We're on the home page, and the typical website, not always, but the typical website that we build for any client is based on a home page and then interior pages. We're on the home page now. An interior page example might be the SEO page that we have. This is an interior page. As you can see, the design for it is a little bit different. Let's go back to the home page. We can see on this page that we have a slider in this area, a text area, and if I scroll down, we have some additional text areas with a footer. Let's go to an interior page as an example of a different template. Back to the SEO page. We can see that the slider is no longer here and that we have a content area in this section, that we have some text content, an image, and if I scroll down a little bit, we've embedded a video and we have some more text content. The other difference is that there's a sidebar here with a video and a contact form. So in terms of templates, the way that it is designed is that the content areas where we can edit content are different. So the home page is laid out one way in a template, and an interior page is laid out a different way in terms of a template. If we go to another interior page, you'll see that the interior structure of the page, in terms of where the content areas lie, are exactly the same as the other interior pages. Again, we have a content area and the sidebar. This just means that when it's designed, we have the header, content area, sidebar. Let's take a look at this page as if it had no content in order to see how the template is laid out. Here we have that web design and development page. We can see the content area in the sidebar as we saw before. Next, we can see the search engine optimization page. The content is drastically different. If I remove that content area from view, you can see that the layout for the page, or both pages, is exactly the same. So when we talk about templates, we're talking about a defined layout. And in your case, as you're editing content, you're going to be able to edit those areas that are available to you on the templates themselves. So eFusion is built on a template system that makes it easier for you to manage and edit your content. Let's talk a little bit about what a browser is. Some people don't know, so that's why I bring it up. And during these how-to videos, we'll be discussing browsers, and we want to make sure that you're very clear on what these are. Here you can see some icons that are representations of different browsers. No doubt you've seen some of them, from Chrome to Firefox to Internet Explorer and Opera and Safari. But really all a browser is the portal in which you and everybody else using the internet views web pages. Let's go take a look at my browser. I'm using Firefox. Here's Firefox. This is my browser. All the content on the page on the inside is what I'm seeing from the website Google. Anytime that I go to another website, let's say that I go to the WSI Braun Media site, when I go there, the browser just displays the content of the website that I'm viewing. We'll try another one. How about the Braun Media New York site? Again, the browser, all that it does is it displays what the website wants people to see. The website is coded in different programming languages, and the browser helps translate that into a visual medium for you to see. That's basically what a browser is. In the very beginning of this training, I wanted to talk about tabbed browsing. And some people don't know how to use it, and they end up making more work for themselves. So my example here is going to be in Firefox. Right here, we have the address of the website that I'm on. Next to this tab up here is a little plus sign. If I open that, I can open up another tab. I haven't closed out of the website, but I've opened another one. The benefit to doing this is that we're able to grab content from one tab to use in another. So when we're editing content, if I wanted content from the WSI site, let me go there. Now I've got two different tabs open, and I can go back and forth by clicking on their tabs. So let's say that I was going to edit this page, and I was in my back end of eFusion, and I wanted this piece of content. I could always highlight it and copy it. So far I've got it highlighted, so I want to teach you a couple of keyboard shortcuts to make your life a little bit easier. Now that I've got my content highlighted, depending on whether I'm on a PC or a Mac, I'm going to do some different things. If I'm on a PC, I'm going to press the Control key, and while holding it down, I'm going to press the C key. That copies it to your clipboard, and all the clipboard is a temporary place to hold text or images or anything on your computer that you're going to use at another time. Once I press Control C, I could go either to my other tab, or I could open up a word processor, and to paste that content back in, it's Control, holding it down, and hitting the V key. So Control C copies, Control V pastes. That's on a PC. If you're on a Mac, the only difference is going to be you're still going to highlight the area that you want to copy, and you're going to press the Command key, and while holding it, you'll press C to copy, and you'll press Command V to paste. That's tab browsing. That's the end of our introduction. I thank you for your time, and next up we're going to learn how to log into the back end of eFusion and how to actually start editing your content. Thanks again.